Elizabeth has cooked quiche for lunch. Amma is in the toilet.
This is lush.
I'm getting better. No? Is that more at all?
Disgusting.
That was lovely.
Nice.
Thank you.
Beans? Dean? Check more beans.
Thank you.
Joshua?
Going back in for Amma.
Fucking hell.
Get family there. 4 people have gone, isn't that weird?
4:05 p.m. The 7 housemates gather for this week's nominations.
Narinda.
This is Big Brother. You are reminded that your nominations must be your own choice.
Do
and
not
be influenced by any other housemate. Big Brother expects you to give full, frank and honest reasons for each of your nominations. Would Amma please come to the diary room?
Come on, Emma!
My first nomination is Paul, because I don't get on with him as well as some of the others.
Big Brother would like you to explain why you don't get on with him as well as some of the others.
We don't gel as much as we could do. My second nomination is going to have to be Josh. I think sometimes he can be quite serious, and I don't think that's a good enough reason to pick someone, but it's the only reason I have.
Well, Emma's giving enough reasons.
She's got to give full, frank and honest
I'm
reasons.
giving my reasons as I do.
They're probably saying, please
Same as
elaborate, Emma.
Last week, and that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
What they say?
Did you elaborate?
Oh, you must give your own personal reasons.
Oh, they are so backstabbing.
What did they say? What did they read?
Would Ryan please come to the diary room?
I can't take my reasons.
How do you think? Why didn't I like your reason?
Because for me, it's got to
Tick,
stay
do not wear the hat into the diary room.
where it's hard to give a valid reason.
Hi.
Hello, Brian. Could you please remove your hat?
Aha. There we go. Our first nomination is for Paul. I feel I mix better with other people in the group. We've got more in common. And I feel that if I'm going to be here, I want to be here with people that I've got more things in common with and we get along better. Second nomination is for Amma. You know, as the weeks go by, I find out now that I want to be here with more people, more so than others. Obviously, because we're going through week 6, those people I'd like to have things in common with and, you know, laugh a bit more and be able to discuss more things.
Can you explain why you feel closer to the rest of the group than Amma?
I wouldn't say I feel closer to the rest of the group, but I feel I've got more things in common with the rest of the group. We would laugh about the same things, and we'd share the same jokes. As with Amma, I don't feel I share the same as what I do with other people in the house. Oh, I just got an absolute... I actually feel like going in there and telling them, it's unbelievable what they just said to me.
What?
What are your personal reasons? I had to take off the hat, I couldn't wear it.
You can't wear it?
He's so...
Well, they said you can't wear it.
My heart, no, you take off your hat. And I sat down and he's like, Brian, are they your personal reasons? And I was asked why I nominated those people, as if they were shocked I nominated them. They're my reasons for nominating, but I felt they thought my reasons weren't good enough.
Yeah.
And you feel like you go in there and I felt I mentioned those people's names and they were going, no, nominate someone else. That's what I felt like. But it's as if they think it's not good enough. They want me to go in and say, because I hate her, or I think she's an absolute bitch, which I wasn't willing to say.
This is Big Brother. Could Dean please come to the diary room?
So you're not allowed to wear the hat?
No. And I said, Brian, Big Brother states you must give your personal reason. I said, for God's sake, these are my reasons.
My nomination is Paul. Paul is one of the people I get on with less well in the group.
Big Brother would like you to explain a little as to why you get on with him less well than the other members of the group.
I don't connect as well with Paul. We don't share particularly the same interests. We sound more or less like we had pretty different upbringings, and consequently we don't have that much in common. My second nomination is Amma. I don't connect with Amma as well as other people in the group because I feel we've probably had different upbringings, come from different backgrounds. We don't share the same interests. I would say that I get on better with Helen than I do with Emma.
Could you please elaborate as to why that is?
I get on better with Helen because Helen makes me laugh more than Emma makes me laugh.
Did you get it too?
Kind of.
What did you say?
Can't really tell you.
Elizabeth is the next housemate called to the diary room.
Obviously, over the last few weeks, Paul has been nominated every week. And I think everyone has got a lot more respect for Paul this week because of what he's been through. But I still feel that I think he's a very strong character. And I think he kind of stands out on his own. But I feel he gels with the group least. The second nomination is Helen. And again, she's a lovely person and I get on with her. But sometimes the decibel levels are just a bit high for me.
So far, Paul has received 4 nominations. Emma has 2 nominations. Josh and Helen have 1 each.
My first nomination is Josh because I think he's finding it a little bit hard on you this week.
Who do you nominate? I nominate you, big brother.
Out!
Get out!
Take the chickens with you!
My second nomination is Dean because like Joshua, I probably get on with Paul and Brian better than I do with Dean.
Can you explain any particular reason as to why you get on with other people better than Dean?
Perhaps it's just a Helen sort of feeling that I get. I can't explain why. I can't explain why. Sorry. It's just something.
This is Big Brother. Could Josh please come to the diary room?
No, yeah. He was like,
It's the heart, yeah.
why?
Okay, my first nomination for this week is Emma. The reason I've chosen her this week is because I feel she's been rather temperamental, sort of bad-tempered, and a little bit aggressive towards people in the group. My second nomination is Brian. The reason for this is it has been a struggle with Brian all along. I don't really think he gets on well with me, and he hides it. And maybe I'm on his territory. I was late coming in, and I just feel that he's just wishes I wasn't there.
You got to laugh, didn't you, really?
Huh?
It's a game, innit?
When Paul comes to the diary room, he has 4 nominations. Josh has 2 and Emma has 3.
Hello, Paul. Could you please give the name of your first nomination and explain your reasons for this nomination?
Okay, Emma. Purely the fact that, don't think she's had a lot of respect from me from day one. I do think she's a nice girl and so on, but at the end of the day, out of the people who are left, I would rather stay in the house with the rest of them.
Now, could you give the name of your second nomination and explain your reasons for this nomination?
Yeah, that's Elizabeth. And she had a go at me for saying what type of girl I like, and it was just a bit weird. I know it was a bit snappy, probably not her fault, but I think that just sort of concreted in a way that, I don't know, she's got this thing, I don't know what it is, but sometimes, it can annoy me.
Emma and Paul have received 4 nominations. They will face the public vote this week.